Jurgen Klopp defended Mohamed Salah's performance after Liverpool's exit from the Europa League. Liverpool coach Jurgen Klopp said he was disappointed after his team's exit from the Europa League quarter-finals against Atlanta on Thursday, but insisted that star Mohamed Salah was not to blame. Liverpool were unable to overcome a 3-0 deficit in the first leg, winning 1-0 in Italy but losing 3-1 on aggregate. Salah scored a penalty kick in the 7th minute to give his team hope for an unexpected comeback, but the English Premier League team failed to make the most of its dominance in large parts of the match. Salah himself wasted a great opportunity to put his team 2-0 ahead in the first half, as he missed the shot after colliding with Atlanta goalkeeper Juan Musso from his own goal line. It is the latest in a long line of missed opportunities, as the Egyptian has failed to rediscover his clinical form after suffering a muscle injury at the Africa Cup of Nations in January. Had he scored, which he probably should have done, Liverpool would have increased the pressure on Atlanta, who were forced to defend strongly for most of the first half. "I'm not particularly worried," Klopp told reporters when asked about Salah's recent form. "That's what strikers do, that's what happens to strikers, that's how it is. We have to go through this, he has to go through that. He's one of the most experienced players in the team. We'll go through this, but that's pretty much it." This does not mean that Mohamed Salah has not missed chances before in his life, that is part of the game. The penalty kick was very convincing, a great penalty kick, and then the next chance, it was clear that he was unlucky, but it is not the first time he has missed an opportunity like this. After Klopp announced his decision to resign as Liverpool manager at the end of the season, many involved with the club were hoping to see off the 56-year-old German with another European title. Fans had earmarked the Europa League final in Dublin, Ireland, as a potential final game for Klopp, but those plans collapsed on a frustrating night in Italy. Klopp insisted the game was not lost in the second leg, but in a disappointing 3-0 defeat at Anfield last week. "It's very easy to congratulate Atlanta because they deserve to qualify. When you win a 3-1 tie, especially like this, you definitely deserve to qualify," Klopp added after his last European match with Liverpool. In another match, West Ham United was eliminated from the Europa League quarter-finals on Thursday after losing to Bayer Leverkusen 3-1 on aggregate. This came after the defeats suffered by Arsenal and Manchester City in the Champions League on Wednesday, which means that there will be no English team in the semi-finals of either competition for the first time since the 2014-15 season, according to Opta. With such disappointment in Europe for English clubs, all attention now turns to the race for the Premier League title. After Liverpool and Arsenal suffered shock defeats on Sunday, defending champions Manchester City rose to the top of the standings and look favourites to go on to win the title. But with Arsenal and Liverpool just 2 points behind, there is everything to play for with just 6 games remaining. Klopp, who hopes to leave Liverpool with the perfect gift of winning the league title, said his team can now focus fully on the remainder of the season. He faces Fulham in his next league match on Sunday. "We have a few days to recover, we will do that, then the day after tomorrow we will travel to London and play against Fulham, which will be difficult but we will do our best. This is our competition now," he said.